Let us continue with the explanation of the poem The Patriot, written by Robert Browning. We are on stanza 3, and as I told you that these stanzas have been numbered in Roman numbers, which indicates that these are chapters. So we begin with the third chapter. Alack, it was I who leaped at the sun to give it to my loving friends to keep. Not man could do, have I left undone. And you see my harvest, what I reap this very day, now a year is run. So he says that I could have asked the crowd for the sun, and they would have willingly obliged, but I did not do that. Alack, it was I who leaped at the sun. Now the word alack over here, it means alas. It is an expression of sadness and surprise. He says, instead of asking them, it was I who leaped at the sun. Like Icarus, I also tried to leap. I also tried to get the sun to keep. Why did I want the sun? Did I want the sun for myself? No, he says, to give it my loving friends to keep. He says, I wanted to give it to my friends, to the people who were welcoming me. I wanted to give it to them so that they could keep it. Leaping at the sun is reference to Icarus, and at the same time it shows us that the patriot wanted to do something great, something wonderful for his people. Not man could do, have I left undone. And you see my harvest, what I reap. So he says, nothing that not means nothing. Nothing that any man could do, have I left undone. Which means I put in my best efforts. I did whatever I could, and you see my harvest, what I reap. Now you can see the harvest or the result of my deeds. You can see what I have reaped. This very day, now a year is run. He says, today is exactly 1 year after I came into this town, and I was welcomed in such a loving manner by the people. And look at me now. We begin with the fourth chapter. There's nobody on the housetops now, just a palsied few at the windows set, for the best of the sight is all allow at the shambles gate, or better yet by the very scaffold's foot I trow. So in the fourth chapter we see that the author goes on to say, today there is a total contrast, a stark contrast. There is nobody on the housetops now. He begins, there's nobody on the housetops now. That is, today nobody is on the top of the house. So earlier all the people were gathered on the rooftops. Today there is nobody. Just a palsied few at the windows set. Palsied is palsy. It is a medical condition that makes one's body shake uncontrollably. So he says only a palsied few are at the windows. They could not go, so they are standing at the windows to watch. For the best of the sight is all allow at the shambles gate, or better yet, by the very scaffold's foot I trow. So he goes on to say that all the other people, they have gone to the place where they will get the best view. For the best view is all allow. All allow means, over here, all allow means everybody will admit, they will agree that the best place available to them is the Shambles Gate. Shambles Gate, as I told you, the place where the patriot is going to be executed. Shambles Gate is where all the people, criminals, are executed. Or better yet, by the very scaffold's foot I trow. He says, well, some people even at the Shambles Gate would want to go to the front row seat, where they will get to see it best, and that is the foot of the scaffold where the patriot is going to be executed. I trow means I believe. So the patriot says that today the people hate me so much that they are thirsty for my blood. They are thirsty for my blood so much that I believe they would want nothing other than to see me executed and killed. Chapter 5. I go in the rain, and more than needs, a rope cuts both my wrists behind, and I think by the feel my forehead bleeds. For they fling whoever has a mind stones at me for my years' misdeeds. So the patriot is being taken to the shambles gate to be executed. How is he being taken now? I go in the rain, and more than needs, a rope cuts both my wrists behind. So it is raining, and the patriot is walking in the rain. More than needs, a rope cuts both my wrists behind means his wrists have been tied with a rope behind his back, and the rope has been tied more tightly than required. It is cutting his wrists. It is hurting him. Then he goes on to say, and I think by the feel my forehead bleeds. Now, as his wrists are tied with a rope behind his back, he cannot touch his forehead and see. But by the feeling of his forehead, he feels that blood is pouring down his forehead. Because for they fling whoever has a mind stones at me for my years' misdeeds. Because whoever feels like are hurling stones at him for an year's misdeeds. Because they think that he has done something wrong. Has he really done anything wrong? Has he done a misdeed? No. He only wanted the best for his people, but he could not fulfill their expectations. That is why they are angry with him and are punishing him. Last stanza or the last chapter. Thus I entered and thus I go. In triumphs people have dropped down dead. Paid by the world, what dost thou owe? Me, God might question. Now instead, 'tis God shall repay. I am safer so. So the first line, thus I entered and thus I go, is an antithesis. Thus I entered tells us what was the condition when the patriot entered the town a year ago. At that time, people were cheering him. They were celebrating. They loved him so much that they could do anything for him. And thus I go. That is, a year later, on that very day, the situation is totally opposite. Today, he is being taken for his execution, and he is facing hatred and violence. In triumphs, people have dropped down dead. So there are many people who have died at the moment of victory, or immediately after making an achievement, or after enjoying the fruits of whatever they have done for the world. So they have been paid by the world. That is, paid by the world, what thou dost owe me, God might question. So they have been paid by the world. What dost thou owe me? So when such people die and go to heaven, and when they ask God for their rewards, then at that time God might say, means I don't need to pay you anything because the world has already paid you. But he says, now instead this God shall repay. I am safer so. He says, but his situation is different. He says, now instead it is God who shall repay. People have not understood him, the patriot. They have not repaid the patriot. What and for what patriot had done for them. But it doesn't matter. God will repay him now. God will reward him now. He goes on to say, I have not been rewarded on the earth. It does not matter. I will be rewarded in the heavens by God. And he says, I am safer so, which means I am safe in the bosom of God. So with the last stanza, the thoughts of the patriot become very clear to us, and we also understand why he is called a patriot. He is called a patriot because he does not blame anybody, even in his final moments. He thinks only the good of the other people. Therefore, he is indeed a patriot. Thank you.